Hey everyone, it's the Jose32, and this is 366 Days of Cards, day 46. And unfortunately, I'm a little bit under the weather. I seem to have caught a cold. And today, don't have any packages, no unboxings. I actually don't have that many packages on the way at the moment. Only a couple that I'm expecting, so that's kind of a bit of a change. So today what I'm going to be doing is reviewing a deck, but not that deck. This deck. A big bicycle. I had a request for this, so I'm going to look at it. The front of the box is pretty much a standard bicycle. Other than that, it says big bicycle playing cards at the top, and the flap is on the front of the box instead of the back. On this side, U.S. Playing Card Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Made in China. Oh, shit. Apologize for my language there. On the other side, 8082, big bicycle. The top, big bicycle playing cards. And the bottom, big bicycle, 8082, and a barcode. And in the back, you see the back design, and it says Rider back at the bottom. As you can see, it's the size of approximately the size of 4 regular decks. So it's big. And the flap, it's kind of a weird flap, and it's got trademark information. And it says again, made in China. Blah blah. We open up the cards. I haven't actually used these in a while. I haven't really used them at all. And this is what you get. One thing that's interesting to know about the box is it has a slot almost. You can sneak a card in here and use that to your advantage. Although I think I broke it. And people aren't going to notice. And then you can say, oh, look, the box is empty. And then you pull out their card. Or something like that. Anyway, what you get is rider backs. Really big rider backs. Spreading them, good luck. I don't think it's possible to get a good spread of these cards. They're just too big. I don't have the room for them. Faces, standard faces for bicycles. I really like these cards. They're kind of cool. Court cards, a little bit different to standard. Pretty much standard court cards, but the colors are a little bit different. They're more green and blue and red and yellow. Than more green than the usual court cards. Spades are whatever, they're pretty close. A lot more green on the court cards, that's for sure. It looks fairly standard. You do get some jokers. Again, standard bicycle jokers, and you get not one but 2 of those. And the Ace of Spades, standard bicycle Ace of Spades, pretty much, although I must say the Statue of Liberty, now that I see it, almost looks like a man, and there's wearing some kind of a, looks like there's wearing some kind of a flower on their head. It's kind of bizarre. Anyway, it says Big Bicycle 8082 on top, jumbo size, U.S. Playing Card Company on the bottom, fairly standard. It's all fairly standard except handling. I mean, try to shuffle these cards. There goes one of them. Try to, I think I've seen Miss Meg actually dribble these cards before. It's possibly a slightly smaller deck, I'm not sure. But there's no way I could riffle shuffle these cards. There's no way I could dribble them. And that's not exactly what they're intended for. Stock, not just standard stock. These are thick. They are practically cardboard. Definitely not your standard bicycle stock, and also not made in the US, they're made in China. So they're probably plaster coated or something like that. They're not air cushion finished, that's for sure. They're basically just cardboard. But they're pretty cool. They're great if you're into performing and if you're into doing like stage magic, where you need the audience to see the cards from a good distance and be clearly visible. But for street magic, they're obviously not going to work very well. And for YouTube magic, they're not going to work very well either. Anyways, that is that. I'll see you next time. And actually, quick note, I'll be reviewing this deck tomorrow, so stay tuned. And for that, and also a quick note, apparently, I criticize people. I didn't know that somebody was whining about that. I won't even mention the person because they're not important, because they don't even have any subscribers or videos themselves, but yet they're complaining and criticizing the fact that I criticize people. And this probably has something to do with a little thing that I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's video about somebody who I won't name either. But I was just expressing my thoughts, letting people know what I thought. And, you know, if that's criticizing or whatever, as long as you got a problem with that, whatever, it's your problem, not my problem. I just don't like getting screwed over or being forced to do something. And I also don't appreciate being called a pedo or anything like that, because I am not. And I don't like being compared to the Matrix, because there's no comparison as far as I'm concerned. Also, as far as this week's 12 months of giveaways, I don't think anyone has correctly named all 3 cards. So, you still have an opportunity to win a deck if you name all 3 cards correctly. They're still in there. I can't even remember what they are exactly. I'll have to look again. Remember to tune in Sunday to see if you qualified and or won a deck automatically. Alright? I think that's all I got for today. I'll see you next time.